Yo, so in today's video, I'm gonna show you guys how I prepare for a clothing drop. A lot of you guys be nervous before the drop because you have anxiety or something like that. And the only reason why you have anxiety is because you haven't done it enough. You haven't did everything you're supposed to do for the drop. Like for instance, like you might have not done a marketing plan, you might not have put your stuff on influencers, you might not have all the products ready. You might not know where you're getting it manufactured. You have all these unanswered questions before the drop. So you have a lot of anxiety. And that's fine. Because, like, I like to tell you guys, I've been doing this for 7 years and I still get some type of anxiety when it comes to the drop. I still get kind of nervous. Like, even last week, we did a drop. We did two on the same day. And I had to reset up both drops just because our theme glitched. And I had a little bit of anxiety, but I was confident that I could fix it before the drop went live because I've done it so many times. So I'm going to show you guys what I do before a drop. Some of you guys might have different methods or different ways y'all do things. And if you do, please leave them below in the comment section because I'm not just teaching y'all, I'm also learning from a lot of you guys too. Because a lot of you guys message me on Instagram or in the comments and let me know, like, hey, I do it this way. Hey, why do you do it that way? And we all learn together. And if you're not in the school as well, the school is a great place to join because even in the school community, I learned from a lot of people in my school community. And we just teach each other in real time. So a lot of the stuff that I learn new, like for instance, like email and Klaviyo and stuff like that. I've been learning that new, and I've been coming back and teaching people in my school early, even before I do the YouTube. So if you want to get it early before I put it on YouTube, join the school. Link in the description below. But without further ado, I'm gonna show you guys how I set up the drop from a totally new Shopify. I'm gonna show you guys how I set it up and what I do before every drop. All right, so guys, I'm over here on this Shopify, and like I said, it's a totally new Shopify. I've only done one drop on this Shopify so far, so you guys gonna see the beginning stages of this Shopify, and hopefully, I continue to work on this Shopify. So when you see me on YouTube and stuff like that, you can see the Shopify grow in real time. Um, so right now we're on the Shopify and we're on the back end on the collections pages. And the reason why we're over here on collections, because I start by building out my collections. I know a lot of people probably put all their products in the homepage collection or the all collection, and that's cool. But what I like to do, I like to make a collection for every new drop. That way, like I can see what I dropped and when I dropped it and stuff like that. It just helps me keeps up to date, especially when you've been doing this for so long. So like right here I have a 823 drop 24. Like sometimes I just put dates on there or sometimes I name the collection. It's really up to you. I really just started doing the date thing just so I can know, like, okay, I dropped this around this time, okay, and so forth and so forth. So right now I have four items up, and what I like to do, like we normally drop like 4 to 8 items every collection or so, and sometimes even more. I think the most we've done up to date right now is like 16 pieces in one drop day. I'm not sure, but like normally around like 8. So what I like to do is I like to put everything that I'm dropping in one collection, right? So they're all right here, and then I individually edit each product after that. So like I'll start right here. So like I'll open this in a new tab, open this in a new tab, open this in a new tab, and I'm doing this all from laptop. So I know a lot of you guys might be doing this from iPad or phone. I'm not. I've always been a laptop person, so I really can't speak too much on the iPad or the phone. So I'm only gonna speak on the laptop for most of my videos, honestly. So I always open up in a new tab because I don't like to go back and forth, like click back. So like, look, for instance, like I'm in collections right now, right? Um, I just don't like to go back and forth. So I like to just do it from different tabs. So for instance, like this print right here, I always have a description. So like this customer, this brand, they sell prints and art prints and stuff like that. So I just put what size print it is. Please allow 1 or 2 weeks for items to process and ship. And then I can even go and look at the view, like how it look on the page. So this how it will look, and I see the description down there. I always like to put the important details like in a different color, and or I like to put in a different color and or like just bold, you know what I'm saying? Or both, or italicize it just so people can see the difference. They like, oh, it's a 16 by 20 print, and oh, this is gonna take 1 or 2 weeks for this item to process and ship. Okay, cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? I like to put that in the description. Some of you guys don't put it nowhere. You know what I'm saying? But I like to put it in the description so people know what's going on. So we exit out of that. So that looks cool. And literally, like, I sometimes have continue selling when out of stock. You can either use the pre-order app or you can use this right here to hit continue selling while out of stock, so it runs up. So like right here, I can see I did a little test with this. Like 3 items were sold, right? So now I can see, okay, 3 items were sold. Perfect. Like, all right, I just gotta order 3 items. Now, if it would have said like -30, that means 30 items were sold. So that's because I hit continue to sell when out of stock. But if it didn't have continue to sell when out of stock, I'll probably hit that off and then put how much I do have on hand. But on this product, it was a pre-order, so we didn't have on hand. So we did it like that just so we could see how much we're selling. All right, so that product looks good. It's active. And then one thing I want everybody to make sure they're looking at when they publish their stuff, make sure you're looking at this right here. Make sure it says where it's at. So like, let me what sales channels is on. So like right here, I'm making sure I'm on online, store, shop, point of sale, and postscript. So you want to make sure all those sale channels are clicked. So if you ever go to your site and you don't see this, like for instance, let's say if I go to sale channels, I'll take that off, hit done, save, right? So it'll say active right here, but if I go to the store, like if I go to the store to go look for it, that product is no longer on the store because I clicked it off of online store. So you want to make sure all the sales channels are hit whenever you're doing your products. A lot of people like to just duplicate from their other products. This is a really good thing to do too, but just also just make sure all the sales channels is clicked, especially online store, because I've done that a lot of times where I didn't have online store click and I didn't notice I didn't have a product up or whatever the case may be. Um, so that's that product. So let me go back to collections right quick. So if I go back to collections, so this is 0823 drop. Okay, so yeah. So now I need to pull up these t-shirts right here because they're draft. And I'm showing y'all that for a reason. It's draft. So you gotta turn it on active or it's gonna be draft. If you don't want people to see it, you draft it. If you want people to see it, you make it active. Pretty simple. So on this, I normally would put like a line sheet next to this t-shirt to let people know how this shirt fits. But one thing I normally just say with t-shirts, I just be like true to size fit. And I said line sheet. I meant to say size chart. Y'all know what I meant. I meant to say I normally put like a size chart there, but I don't have a size chart for that shirt. And like I said, I like to make this bold and I change the color to red. Boom, hit save. All right. And right here, we're not doing continue while sold out of stock. So like if I want to add the stock right here, how much I have in large, I can add it right there or whatever the case may be. I don't know why it does that. Whatever the case may be. And then I'm gonna just go ahead and make that active. For this video, I'm gonna make it active. We're not selling this product at all, but I'm just doing it for the YouTube right now. And then I'll do the same over here. So to see, that's why I like to go back and forth because I can just come over here back on this tab, copy this, make sure it saves. Come back over here, delete this, boom, and move so fast. That's why I like to have multiple tabs because I can just go back and forth and move fast. Like I done set up whole drops in like 5 minutes just off of just having multiple tabs open and just copy and paste, and duplicating the product. So boom, let's go over. So that's how why I do collections. So let's go over to the themes. And right here, I have a theme specifically for YouTube. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit customize. And this is just me setting up the store for the drop. So for instance, like this is a drop that we just did. Um, so y'all can see I don't have the t-shirts here. So what I do, and I'm using a Dawn theme right now for anybody that's gonna ask. So what I do and what I like to do is I like to edit from collections. So like I'm gonna just see how I made a new collection. I'm gonna change the collection. So right now it's the home page collection and view, but I'm gonna change the collection. I'm gonna change it to the collection I have for this YouTube video. Boom. So as soon as I change the collection, you guys can see, look, it's right there. So as soon as I change the collection, um, it brought the t-shirts in and it got the sticker pack in there and the print. One thing I like about the Dawn theme, I'm not sure if it's on a lot of themes. I don't know if you guys can see this. You see, like, we're on the home page. So when people come to the site, this is going to be the first page that they see right here. And I like that people can choose their options right here, whatever they want, and it goes directly to the cart like that. So normally how it looks is, and I'll show you how it normally looks. Where is it? I need to read right here. Normally this is how it looks. Boom. Normally this is how it looks. You don't have the quick ad right there, and then somebody has to actually click on the button, go to another page, add it to their cart, right? And then go back and do the same thing again. I don't really like that. So that's why I don't really like that. So that's why I go ahead and add the where is it? I click this again. That's why I go ahead and already add the, well, let me see what's quick to add button. I like to add the quick to add button because I want to make it seamless as possible for my customers to add something to their cart. I don't want it to be too many steps to get people, like, so if they gotta add it to, if they gotta click on the product, add it to the cart, then go back to the home page and do it all over again, that's too much. So I'd rather them just be able to click the ad directly from the home page and then go to their cart. So I'm eliminating a whole step for them, making it quicker for them, making it easier for them, especially when it's products that sell out really quick, especially when a customer just want to breeze through and get back to work and breeze through or get back to whatever they got going on. So that's what I like to do, and I say you guys should definitely add it. It just makes it more seamless and easy. Even if one is a product where it doesn't have a size, like, you can go ahead and just hit add to cart and it's automatically in the cart right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't have to click on the product, add it to the cart, and then go back. They can just do everything they need to do from the home page. And if you see my other YouTube videos, you know I love this right here in the footer. Never miss a drop. Join the VIP family now. And it's just the same SMS sign up that I will have on the lock screen, but in the footer. So, like, y'all see how this item is sold out. Let's say everybody was here for this item and it's sold out. They'll come down here and it'll be like, never miss a drop. Join the VIP family now, and they'll sign up and put their phone number in so they can know. One thing that I also do too as well, I have the back in stock app to where if they do click on the product, it'll say notify me when available, and they can put their information in there as well. And I still have this down there as well. So I have multiple ways so they can get notified. If they want to get notified about the specific product, they'll do it under this link right here. If they just want to be notified about drops, whatever the case may be, we can do it down here. So that's one thing I really love right there, and you guys should definitely get the back in stock app on Shopify. It's beautiful. Um, Next thing that I will go over as far as the drop goes, I didn't talk about the lock screen. I have a lot of videos on my YouTube talking about the lock screen. I always want to make sure my password page is good. So this was the last time we dropped on this brand right here, and we need to update it. But, like, this is how this normally looks, you know what I'm saying? As the password page. So, like, I want to make sure I'm always collecting people. So, like, when we send out our early access messages, I'm gonna show you on Postscripts, people enter using their password right here. A lot of people might be like, yo, Dre, how do I change the password? Like, where's the password? I'll show you right now, and I'll show you the Postscripts message too as well. So I'll go to the home page. You go to online store, you go to preferences, and in preferences, on online store preferences, this is where you'll see all the password stuff at right here. Um, and if I want to restrict it for customers, I'll turn that on right there, hit save. If I want to change the password, I'll change it right there, all that. And so that's how you change the password and update the password. So when they do come on the page and they got the password, they'll enter the password there. Someone might be like, yo, how do I send out the passwords? Okay, I'll show you that as well. So we use Postscripts, and like I said, this is a totally new Postscripts account. We've been growing this for like 30 days now. Let's say 30 days. We've been growing this for 30 days now. We have 633 total subscribers. I feel like in the next 30 days, I'll pass that 1,000 subscriber mark as well. So that'll be beautiful. And we've made about 2,000 on this Postscripts account so far. So people been signing up like crazy, and I sent the campaign out. I sent the campaign right here, right? And this is the campaign I sent. We sent this to 591 people. So that's one thing I like to tell people all the time. Make sure you're consistently dropping. So when I sent this message out, I sent it to 591 people. When I did the drop, when we closed the drop, we closed at 633 people. And the reason being for that, every time we drop, we get more SMS subscribers. Like every time we drop, we get more SMS subscribers. So like if your list is not growing, you need to be doing drops. You know what I'm saying? So before the drop, 591, right? So before the drop, it was 591. Boom, 633. So we gained 42 people since the drop. You feel me? And that's just by doing the drop. So imagine if I do five more drops this year, right? And I just get the minimum of 42 people. So 42 times 5, that's 210 extra people I can grow every drop if I just got the minimum of 42 people every time I drop. And that's 210 people. Now that 210, I should be able to get like 20 people to order. And that would be really clutch depending on the price point of what they're ordering. Like, so for instance, you see this message, we sent it to 591 people, 369 click, and 15 people actually ordered. So that's really cool, you know what I'm saying? And then we was able to make $934 off of the 15 people that ordered. So that's pretty cool. And this is how I sent the message out. Like I sent it to everyone and I said, "Hi Elizabeth, here's your exclusive early access to my first drop ever. Password is first. Thank you for being one of my first customers." So I'm gonna show you guys how I even did this too as well, right? So the first thing you want to do when you're on your Postscripts dashboard, you want to go over to messaging, and then you want to go over to segments, right? You want to create a new segment, and I'm gonna show you why in a minute. So you want to create a new segment, and this segment is I'm gonna call it everyone update. Everyone. Now let me call it everyone on list. Let's call it everyone on list, right? So you want to make a new segment, and then you want to scroll all the way down, and you want to be go um, subscriber created date. You know what I'm saying? Um, on or after, and then you want to pick a date. So like we just started dropping with this brand in August, so I can put January 2024. So now it's gonna show everybody on my list, and it's gonna keep on updating. It's gonna show everybody on my list. You know what I'm saying? And someone would be like, Dre, why would you do that? So like I'm gonna show you why. So when you go to campaigns, right? And you go to let's create a campaign. Let's create a standard campaign, and we're gonna do this. I don't know what it is, but we're just gonna do it. Confirm. Right? I'm gonna remove these values right here. Boom. So we got a standard campaign. So most of you guys, when y'all send y'all SMS campaigns, y'all don't change the segment. So it's not sending to my whole list if you don't change the segment. It's sending to only 42% of the people. So I need to change the segment. So someone might come down here and change the segment to all. Let's see. Let's take off safe send too. Um, let's see. All customers, international included, all customers and subscribers. So as we're seeing right here, guys, there's all U.S. customers. Um, so as you're seeing right there, guys, I just went through all those different segments that Postscripts give you, and not one of those segments reached my whole list. They only reach about like up to 42%. So that's why I tell people to go ahead and just make a segment, that everyone segment, like that way you can reach 100% of the people on your list. And I'm doing a date after I created my Postscript. So like every time this list updates, this number is gonna update in real time too as well. So that's really key. That's really clutch. That's something I want to make sure everyone's doing. So we go back to campaigns, and I can show you some good campaign health. And I have other videos on my YouTube that can help you with campaigns too as well. Um, Right here, it says, "Hi, Elizabeth. Here's your exclusive early access to my first drop ever. Password is first." Put the link right there. Thank you for being one of my first customers. So, one thing I always like to tell people, I don't like my messages to be all bunched up together. I like them to be spaced out because I want it to be good and easy on the eyes. I want people to look at the message and see what they need. They can look and see, like, oh, password is right there. They can look and see the website link is right there. They can look and see I'm saying thank you right there. A lot of people are doing messages, and I can show you a message that they're showing you to do on Postscripts. And these are things that I just had to learn, like over time, and that's why I'm here. So look at that. Look at that. Like everything is bunched together right there. You can't tell what's going on. Like you can, but like it's just all bunched together, and I feel like it's hard on the eyes. Like I always imagine it when it's like a big ass message that someone's sending me, like your girl or somebody sends you a fat message, you're like, oh, I'm not gonna read that. But if I space it out and you can read between the lines and see everything, it's really beautiful. And so that's how we did that. So we sent that campaign. So we sent that campaign, and these are all things that I do before the drop. I haven't done email on this brand yet. I'm still trying to build up the email customer database. I don't even think I have that many. I can look right now. So yeah, we have like 65 people on email. So I'm still waiting to build it up. We don't have that many yet. When we go over the 100 mark, I'll probably start doing email as well. On other brands, we do email. Because we have like over 30,000 email subscribers. So like that's the only reason why I haven't done it on this one yet. I want to get it up to like where it's like over 100 people that I'm emailing, so I can really see what's going on and test and stuff like that. These are things that I do before the drop. Before every drop, I make sure that my postscripts is ready. I make sure that like all the products on the site are good, the price is good. I make sure there's a description. I don't do a size chart, but I really need to because a lot of customers ask for a size chart. So me not doing a size chart, learn from me and make sure you do a size chart if you can. Um but if I don't do a size chart, I just put something in the description, just letting them know how it fits. So if it fits oversized, I let them know if it's oversized. If it fits crop, I let them know if it's crop, and whatever the case may be. I also make sure my password is correct before I send it out in a text message. I've had an issue one time where I told the customers it was one password and it actually wasn't that password. I changed the password last minute, but all I did was I just changed it back to whatever the password I told them in the SMS message. So that helped out and that came in really clutch. But we want to make sure we're just crossing our I's and dotting our T's. And you also always want to do a test order. Like before the drop goes live, like even if you just test order like $5, you know what I'm saying, just make sure your payment processors is doing well, is working well, because we all know Shopify does holds and they'd be random and you might miss the email. You don't want to be prepping for a drop and open the site and you're not getting any orders and you don't know what's going on, and it's simply because you didn't know that Shopify put your money on hold. So it's always great to do test orders for those reasons right there. Like I always do a test order just to see. Even if you don't test, I go throughout the checkout process just to make sure everything is good and up to par. Um, and always in your description, guys, make sure, please, always in your description, make sure you put how long you're going to take to ship these products. Even if you're a little bit late, just make sure you always put how long you plan. You know what I'm saying? If it's like, I know these products I can get out in 7 days, so I put 1 to 2 weeks. So I have up to 14 days to get it out, but I'll get it out pretty quick in like the first 2 to 3 days or whatever the case may be. But that's what we do. If you have any other processes that you do before you open your site and get ready for your drop, let me know. I love to compare notes. I love to help the community. And like I said, if you love my video, share it with somebody. Like, comment, and subscribe, guys. I appreciate y'all. We got more of these coming too as well.